I think everything is good. There you go, webcam and everything. We're just fixing a little bit. My mic is working now. I don't know, there was like something, I don't know, my mic wasn't picking up, so I just went to property. But let's get it started. Enough of that problems. We reacting to this video. I just woke up right now. I'm so tired. About to keep on the grind. Let's get it. Oh man, alright. Reacted to SCP-1366-RU. So I think it's a Russia SCP Uncle Styopa. As last time, I'm starting. As last time, I reacted to a Russia SCP thingy made by like a Russian creator or something like that. Remember, guys, I'm not supporting Russia. I'm supporting Dr. Bob, the one who did the animation and the storytelling for it. I'm not supporting that thing and all that. Again, I don't want to talk about the Russia versus Ukraine situation. Just keep it straight on the video. Alright, let's get it. Go to your video in the description. Go check it out. Fire YouTuber. I told you the storytelling and then the information he does. Let's get it.
The young woman looked again at her map, turning it this way and that, trying to figure out which way she should be going. "Excuse me, sir?" she calls out to a passing man, but he pays her no mind.
Okay.
A woman walks past and stops when the woman tries her hand at the local language. "Bud,
Yo, low key, she's... Nah, stop. Yo, let me stop.
Laska? Da?" the woman asks her. "Vi... rozmovlejete... angliskoyu?" "Yeah," the woman replies before continuing on her way. The young woman feels that this is hopeless. Outside of a few phrases like hello, goodbye, and where is the bathroom, her local language skills are sorely lacking. She's still at the beginning of her grand trip of Europe that saw her starting on the eastern side of the continent with the plan to travel westward and finish her journey in Paris.
I did not know this SCP-2.
She's traveled a bit before, but here in this Ukrainian city, she's realizing that she may be out of her comfort zone.
Oh, it's on the Ukrainian city, man. Again, don't want to talk about it.
This trip is very important
I don't like
to her,
wars.
After her parents were killed in a
feel like we
car
should do it
wreck,
by talking,
she was paralyzed with
like
grief
adults.
and barely left her room for months. She decided that she needed to get away and give herself a clean break from everything back home. And so she decided to do what her parents had done when they were her age and backpack across Europe.
Okay.
All of the pictures from their trip showed the two of them together, smiling and happy in front of great landmarks. But here she was, alone, scared, and unable to even find her hostel. "Sir, can you help me?" she cries to another passing man, waving her map towards him. But he too ignores her pleas.
Are they doing this on purpose? No, her and all that. Like, do they know this creature, or let's say this thingy myth, or like is like real true, like something? Yeah, for some reason they're all just passing by, not looking at her, just passing by.
The young woman zips up her jacket. It's getting late, and the setting of the sun is accompanied by a cold breeze. She looks up and down the city street, and even though there are still plenty of people around, it feels as though all she can see are unfriendly faces. Her face lights up when she spots something, though.
What's he?
It's a police officer.
Oh.
He'll be able to help her.
Okay.
The young woman runs towards the police officer.
I feel like something bad's gonna happen.
Something
very bad's gonna happen.
He must be a police officer. His gray uniform looks a little old-fashioned.
Yo, let me see his face. Yo, I don't know, man. There's a reason why they're covering his face.
But it's neat and well
like, hell no, man.
What appears to be a baton used for directing traffic. The young woman approaches the officer, but his back is to her as he gazes out towards the street.
So it's kind of big,
Unsure of what else to do, she reaches out with some hesitancy and taps the man on the shoulder, causing him to wheel around to face her.
Okay.
He stares at
her
without speaking. Do you speak English?" the young woman asks. "Yes, little."
Okay.
He responds in a thick Ukrainian accent. "Oh, thank goodness. You have to help me, please. I'm completely lost and I don't know what to do."
Oh, we got ad. Yo, I'm gonna tell yo, so far, I don't know, man. The Bob, I'm telling you, his storytelling, man, just keeps me intrigued. And we got an ad, but we can't even skip it. It's 2 ads. You guys already know. I don't care what kind of ad it is. If I want to get paid at least a single penny, I'm not gonna show the ad volume. We're gonna skip it. But remember, guys, you ever get one my ad, watch the whole thing. Thank you for the support. Even though there should be no ads yet. Yeah, I'm talking about you with the red shirt with the jean shorts. Oh, I thought you're mute. Okay, there you go.
Don't know what to do. As people continue to walk past her without giving any notice, she goes on to explain that after arriving in the northeastern Ukrainian city, She took what she thought would be the right bus, but ended up going in the completely wrong direction.
Man.
Now she has no idea where she is, and is worried she won't make it to her hostel before night falls. Where is your hostel? The policeman asks.
At least he's helping.
Somewhere called the... She looks down at the words scribbled on the margins of her map. The student Skya? She tells him. Ah, yes, the police officer says. There are many hostels there, including some specifically for foreign visitors and students. She has been very unlucky, though, since it was actually near the metro station she first arrived at.
Wow, it's right behind. Wow, that's tough.
He can help her get there, though.
Okay.
There is a bus that will take her straight there.
He looks so far. He looks nice, but like, I don't know.
The stop is only a few blocks away.
Okay.
He can walk with her there if she likes. The young woman accepts his kind offer, and the two start heading down the sidewalk together. As they walk, he asks what she is doing in their city, and she explains how she just needed to get away and see the world. She's unsure why, but she feels like she can confide in this policeman, and she begins to explain what happened to her parents, how alone she felt at home, and how this trip is meant to be a life reset. But so far, it's off to a terrible start. We have phrase, he tells her. Sigda moja boitoja. What does that mean? She asks. It can always get worse. This way.
That is true. But like at the same time, you know, what happened to her with her parents and everything. That's like, you know, like everyone's, you know, one of the worst nightmare. Even that, you know, if it happens to your kids or something. Like, especially what happened to that 14-year-old, you guys know what I'm talking about, the amusement park. Like, losing a loved one is like one of the worst nightmare or one of the worst thing that could happen in your life. That's why, you know, I don't want to condone wars. I don't want to condone fighting and everything. You know what I mean? There is, you know, I do condone self-defense. We have to get to a point where we have to be lethal, but like, I just don't like wars in general, like stuff like that. That's how I just. Damn, started. That's just how I am.
The police officer points towards an alley.
Let me stop pausing. Got pausing too much.
He can tell.
Remember, you guys came to react to me
about entering the dark space between the buildings.
Yeah, for real though. Hell now. Where are you going? I'll be like that. I'll be like, why don't we just walk a little bit more etched over there to get to the thingy? Why do I have to take a what is that, a dog alley shortcut? Oh hell no! You think I'm a fool?
And he assures her that it is a shortcut. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Yo.
The two walk
and she takes it.
The young woman again starts telling him about her life back in the United States, what she plans to do when she gets back. How she hopes the trip will be
that's a monster right there. Hell nah, man. You see how he reminds me of those monsters from Parasite. I don't know if you guys watch Parasite Maximum, I think that's called. The anime. Fire anime. Should watch it, but it reminds me of one of that Parasite.
Turning point for her. As she talks, she fails to notice that the police officer has begun to slow. She does notice that the shadow of the police officer has suddenly started to stretch out on the ground in front of her.
That right there, you book it. You either go full speed forward running, or you book it back like full speed.
She stops and watches as the shadow keeps moving, growing larger and larger.
What do you stop for?
It lengthens, even as hers stays the same. She also realizes that the sound of the policeman's footsteps have also stopped.
Oh no.
She slowly turns to see it standing in the place where the police officer should be. A grotesque, horrible sight.
Hell
a massively tall
man.
creature with long, disgusting...
Okay, alright, like, that's kind of scary though, like, right there. But I told you, I don't care what you are, man. You're not taking me, yo.
She's too scared to scream as she continues looking up its gigantic body before
he
finally
did say it could be worse.
At its face, or what's left of it. Half of its jaw hangs unhinged, as if it has been torn from its joint, and it has no ears or nose. She trembles in fear as she wonders if whatever this thing is can see her, since it also has no eyes. The last thing she sees before she turns to run is the creature lifting up one of its arms, where its hand has been replaced by a black and white metal rod.
Yeah, you better start running. He's about to beat you with that stick. I don't know, man. You better start running, I'm telling you. If I was, I need to see how strong he is here. If I could take him on, I need to see how strong he is.
That it brings down with terrifying speed and crushes her skull.
I thought she said she was gonna run. What? How? Yo, you tell me just stood there? Oh, hell, that man, she deserves that. Like, you telling me when that happened, you just gonna stand there? Guys, you just saw what happened, right? I'm pretty sure when I see him like enlarging by like not even like changing his face and all that, I'm either gonna tackle him, run away, or just run away completely. Yo, hell no.
Привет. Today's file exploration
Hell
is
no. Alright, we can see the whole thing. I remember last I said this 173. I don't know what this one is. The old man, I think it has to be the old man. Death, maybe. I don't. No. I could see it now. The SCP-49, the doctor, with the mask. Wait, I forgot what it's called. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know what this is. There's the cop SCP that makes his mouth open wide. Hey, yo, pus. Worm SCP. This is the sand, the red sand SCP, the portal. If you go through it, that monster. I think I know what it is. Man, come on, big head. The teddy bear SCP, either the evil one or the one that protects you or the one that heals you. Siren head. I don't know what that is. Alright, let's keep it going.
Taking us to Ukraine, though the anomaly known as SCP-1366-RU
I'm trying my best.
Has been known to appear in a number of
other
countries as well.
No, man.
SCP-1366-RU is a humanoid creature that, from what the SCP Foundation has been able to observe, appears to be sapient and resembles a police officer.
I thought they say it camouflages it.
Or militia from the 1970s Soviet Union. It wears a long, dark gray coat, tall black leather boots, and a cap, and holds a black and white baton reminiscent of the type used by police officers in Russia and many Eastern European countries to direct traffic. When an individual begins interacting with SCP-1366-RU, they will find that they feel as if they are talking to a regular police officer and having a completely normal conversation. It is capable of exerting a mental influence over the person speaking with them, allowing it to easily mislead and deceive them, which explains why they ignore the fact that the officer is wearing a uniform that is several decades.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, no officer most of the time gonna be looking like that. That old too, like, come on, man.
Out of date.
I'm talking about the clothes.
Those who pass by will not seem to notice the anachronistic clothing either, and they will pay no mind to what is happening.
But why would they walking by? They're just being like that, like those kind of people that just don't want to help. I'm guessing.
The same effect extends to those viewing SCP-1366-RU on a live feed, and it is only when recordings are viewed that its true form is revealed.
Oh,
SCP-1366-RU.
Oh, hell no! What? Yo, how big is he?
Its true form is revealed. SCP.
Oh, hell no! Yo.
1366-RU's actual appearance is that of a mummified human.
Can we like enlarge that so I can make it to a thumbnail?
Corpse.
There you go. Human. That's my thumbnail right there, man. That's my Can I get it? Can I just get it right here? Like can I just? No.
At over 5 meters in height, with arms and legs that are disproportionately long, with the legs alone making up 2/3 of its total height.
Yo, my bunker almost, if his legs wasn't that big, he almost could tie his shoe standing up.
SCP-1366-RU is also extremely skinny, even for a desiccated cadaver.
How strong is he?
Its limbs and head
look
as though they are nothing more than brown, dry skin stretched directly over bones, with no muscle at all underneath. Its left hand appears to be missing, and in its place, the creature has a black and white rod fused directly into its arm. 1366-RU's face appears as though it has suffered tremendous injuries. Its eyes,
like blunt force, like especially the mouth was like that.
Nose and ears all look as if they have been removed from its face, and the left half of its lower jaw hangs freely in its joint, as though it were torn away. Despite this damage to its face, it is still quite capable of speech, at least when people are perceiving it in its human form. It's currently unknown why, but SCP-1366-RU appears to be primarily interested in kidnapping and killing people who are in countries that once belonged to the former Soviet Union.
No mind.
So far, there has been no commonalities between the victims, except for one thing. All of their parents were dead at the time of their abduction. Once the Foundation...
Abduction, man! Look like he just killed her!
realized this uniting factor, they were able to create a scenario in which the anomaly appeared. Though so far, this has only been successful one time.
We got ad. I tell you guys, I don't care what kind of ad it is. At least a panty. Come on, man. I need to get something. Let's skip this. Mute. Let's continue. Like this. I like this SCP.
Foundation researchers.
I like it. I was so tired, and I have all this energy.
And equipped them with a radio headset, a video camera, and a microphone, and instructed them to walk the streets of a city located in a country which was once part of the USSR. The D-Class was observed on location by members of MTF 8-10, nicknamed See No Evil, and they watched as D-1935 suddenly stopped on the sidewalk. He was approached by a police officer with an out-of-date uniform, who saluted the D-Class with his right hand. ETA-10 appeared to not see the police officer, and reminded the D-Class to stay sharp and continue looking for 1366-RU. The police officer spoke to the D-Class, though only in mumbled, broken words, as if something had rendered him unable to speak. The recording equipment captured the D-Class seeming to have a one-sided conversation with the policeman, where he insisted that he wasn't lost, and that he was actually out walking with his mother. Or rather, he thought he was out with his mother. It seemed to the D-Class that she had just left, and he requested the police officer's help in finding her again. The officer then took the D-Class's hand and began leading him away, eventually taking him into a dark alley. All the while, ETA-10 seemed completely oblivious to what was going on. They didn't even realize that D-1935 had left until the two disappeared into the alleyway.
He's dead.
They began searching the area, but they were unable to locate the D-Class anywhere. It was as if he had been there one moment and then simply disappeared. Luckily, D-1935 had also been equipped with a GPS tracking beacon. But when ETA-10 looked at their locator, they were convinced something was wrong, since it showed that the D-Class was now over 5,000 kilometers.
Damn, man, they got hella fast! Yo, he's just, high knees, man, I'm telling you, man. Hella fast.
A nearby containment team was sent to the location being broadcast from D-1935's tracker, and they arrived roughly 2 hours after his disappearance. When they got to the location, they discovered that it was coming from a very strange place, a cemetery. The team cautiously entered the cemetery and began making their way in the direction of the beacon, unaware of what they would find. When the GPS locator finally signaled that they were in the correct position, they realized that they were standing directly over a grave. Specifically, a grave belonging to the mother of D-1935, who had been dead for over 50 years.
Is that what they do? They just bring them with... So confused.
There was no question, though. This was the location the beacon was broadcasting from. And after receiving permission from the Foundation, the containment team began to dig. When the coffin was finally revealed, the team readied their weapons, unsure of what they might find inside.
Like skeletons?
But when they opened its lid, they saw that their guns weren't necessary. All that was found within was the mummified body of a woman. That and the body of D-1935, who was curled up in the fetal position, tightly hugging the remains of his mother. Following this event, the parents of other suspected SCP-1366-RU victims were exhumed as well, and in each case, the missing person's body was found inside, alongside their deceased mother or father. SCP-1366-RU, which has been given the nickname Uncle Styopa,
Yo, I don't know, man. I won't say Euclid.
And a popular Russian children's character, who is an extremely tall policeman, has so far eluded all containment attempts, and it has been classified as Euclid. Disappearances of those without living parents
big brain. Hassel said big boy.
Should be investigated to determine the involvement of SCP-1366-RU.
I know my SCPs.
Any recording devices in the area where they disappeared must be checked, and should they contain any images of SCP-1366-RU's true form, they are to be immediately confiscated and destroyed.
But how strong?
Now go and watch another entry from
the files of Dr.
Bob, like SCP-1098-RU, the Theater of Living Puppets, for another anomaly from the Russian SCP Foundation. And make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single anomaly, as we delve further and further into the SCP Foundation's classified archives.
That was good. I like that. That was really good. I don't know if you guys like that, but I like that. But hey, it's time for me to conclude my video. Damn, 19 minutes recording. I need to end this real quick. Guys, hit the subscribe button. Go to 5,000 subscribers. Halfway there, we almost to 2,000. Thanks to you guys. Hit the like button too. Supposed to be even more. Turn on the notification. We're on the early game, which means you'll be in the comment section first. What brings me to the comment section. You can tell me against play. That's not to be Roblox game. You can tell me a video to react to, but please link the video in the comment section so it'll be easy for me to find. Or then it could be like, how you doing? I will always try to apply back to you guys. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's your boy Frame out.